Hi everyone, and welcome to Crochet by Shawn. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, like button, and share button. And today I want to show you how to do hairpin lace. This is a normal hairpin lace frame, and it's 4 inches long and down to 1 inch, so you can decide which holes you put it in for which length. I cut this one in half because it's easier to use with the threads. That way I can turn it instead of the great big one. We're going to be using just a size 5 hook, steel hook, and we are going to be using the thread. First thing I do is lay out my thread, put the hairpin lace over top of it, the frame, and then what we're going to do is just make a knot. So you're going to cross over the threads, and then I just take the loose one, put it in the center, bring it back around, and you can see it covers both sides of the loop, and then make another knot. The knot is simple enough. You do want it in the middle, but if it shifts to one side or the other, you can fix it. It's not too tight. It is easily fixable. One of the tricks I use so that this loose tail does not get in the way, I poke it down in that extra hole on the side, kind of wrap it around the end a couple of times, then I just take my crochet hook and pull it through. Make a little knot if you can, but this way it'll keep the extra string out of the way while you're working. Looks like we're not back in the middle. We'll fix that. Easily fixable. Okay. Now you're going to take the other part of the yarn, however you normally hang on to your yarn. This is how I do it. And you want the extra yarn above the loop. And for the first stitch, you can either go under one loop or both loops. I like to go under both loops for the projects I make. You grab the yarn, bring it under, and right before that knot, yarn over and just pull it through. Kind of like a slip stitch chain. The next thing you do, turn your hook so that it's parallel here, pull it down the middle, and turn your frame clockwise. Now we've got the 2 loops over here. We want the top loop, and I'm going to go under both. You grab the yarn, pull it up so you have 2 loops, and you just do a single crochet. Then you're going to put your hook parallel again because you got to pull it through to the other side. And your yarn's on this side, so you turn it. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go under both loops. Grab the yarn. You've got 2 loops. Make a single crochet. Hold your hook in the middle. Bring it down so that we can crochet the next side. Turn it over. Pull up your loop and single crochet. Put your hook in the middle again, bring it down through the middle, turn the frame under both loops, pull up a loop, and single crochet. Depending on what pattern you're making, some will say to go through both loops, some will say to go through one loop, and you can always tell which loop you want to pick because you can see where, pull this up a bit, you can see where this loop goes over the crocheted spine right here. That is the loop you want to go under so it catches it in next time. So in case they get crossed over, you know which one you're looking for. But you pull up your loop, single crochet, put your hook in the middle, drop it back behind, turn your frame. That one did get crossed. I know which one I want. Okay, under both loops, pull up your yarn or your thread and do a single crochet. Pull your hook to the back, turn the frame, and you just keep doing that how many ever times your pattern says. Now I make hairpin lace feathers for dream catchers because I turn dream catchers into family trees. So I do under both loops, and for a big 14-inch one I will do 90 on both sides. And you can see we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this side. Depending on what you're making, make it as long as you need to, but you want to keep the spine in the middle. If you do keep it to the side, you know, just make sure it's even all the way up, depending on what your pattern is. But that is pretty much all there is to hairpin lace. Thanks so much for joining us today, and we will see you next time.